Yo, what is good, everybody? What is good, yo? Boruto. Uh, I honestly wasn't expecting it to be as interesting as it was, with pretty much just getting the whole synopsis of why, not even really why, but how Mitsuki got in the situation he did. I feel like there was something missing from this though, like they kind of purposely left something out. Uh, which the one key thing I can remember that they left out was the letter that was actually sent. So we don't really know what type of threat he made, but hearing about how curious one is about the humans, and just hearing that they're genetic clones and stuff, it sounds like that was either their ammo, um, to get Mitsuki in a situation where he doesn't want, people to, the whole entire village to hear about that, seeing how it's, something he probably was supposed to keep secret with his, his father. Um, but other than that, it feels like we're learning just who could be behind, um, maybe, making Mitsuki do this instead of him actually wanting to leave, wanting to do all this. It feels like this is definitely the Sasuke getting the curse mark type of treatment because of Sasuke not only was feeling like isolated, he was like alone on what he was dealing with. Even though Naruto was dealing with something quite freaking similar, but Sasuke being so hard-headed and stuff, he wanted to deal with it on his own. But then, a whole bunch of people with the same mark comes up and shows him that they can control it to a degree. That makes him want to know how to control it. Thus, he leaves. So it's kind of like that, and they spin it on its head of the sense of Orochimaru is the one who gave Mitsuki the idea of, hey, like, you need to go out and find Boruto, and you need to be the moon to his sun. And so with Mitsuki being as smart as he is, and having Boruto being someone that, is so open mouthed and not afraid to really say what he's feeling or like what he feels on the situations, he kept giving every type of materialistic things that he needed to hear, um, in the sense of, hey, there's families. I get scolded for this. Like, I have these feelings and that and this and that. And Mitsuki didn't have any of these things that Boruto was explaining. So to know that his father was the one to show him Boruto, his father is also the same person that, if he says something about him, people get the wrong idea. Like they are afraid of that name Orochimaru. And I think he's seen that a couple times, or he just chosen not to tell anybody because maybe there's a story between Orochimaru, Mitsuki, and Naruto that put in the sidelines of, we know who your parents are and don't disclose that to people. You know what I mean? Like, or he didn't because in the movie, Mitsuki just kind of tells it. So to see Mitsuki get supposedly have a letter and to know that, he was going to be captured by these guys. These guys were going to come into the Hidden Leaf Village and start probably just like blowing things up, putting all those creatures that they have into the Hidden Leaf. And I mean, that would have been pretty effective. And I think Mitsuki knows, I think Mitsuki knew that if they were going to do that, they would have probably attacked the building that he was living in, which pretty sure it was like an apartment type of building. So other people would have definitely caught the brick of that, and he kind of took it. I mean, he was even wearing the headband, guys. Like, this man is not a traitor. And to know that he's not a traitor and they wanted to capture him, and he came on his own will, it really doesn't sound like he fully understands what they want to do to him. They're gonna knock him unconscious just because they felt like they still couldn't trust him. So with all these things in the air, and Mitsuki making quote unquote friends with this super weird, creepy guy who wrapped an explosive around Mitsuki's neck just because he already knew some things that Mitsuki had done, and didn't really call him out on it until they're alone. So I could really see this guy throwing his life away for Mitsuki in a sense. But if he does, I really hope that it's, feels realistic. It feels like it's authentic. Like they don't just do it because it's forced. But this arc for Mitsuki has gone on for quite a bit now. So I am actually shocked that we're getting this much content for just Mitsuki, like running away pretty much, So this is pretty cool. I've been enjoying it. Not only that, to see the guy go in on one of the, uh, people that are supposedly on Naruto's level, get treated at the same level as Naruto does at their place. Um, it's hilarious to me to see her get bodied this easy. Are you kidding me, bro? The one thing that might be her saving grace is the person she saw was, like somebody who she knew, like someone who is important or used to be important or something like that, and that's what really gave him the advantage when she saw who it was. Um, but if that is the case, like to think that she let her guard down that much, or if he's just that much stronger than her, it's absolutely nuts. Because it does feel like he is that strong. She had trained people with her, and they didn't even know that they got hit until it was like too late. They didn't even know, guys. Uh, so it's pretty clear to me that if anyone is going to uh, lose in the sense of the pride of their people, or at least lose in the sense of holy crap, we got bodied by one guy and we should work harder, is the Earth. Like Earth, land of the Earth needs some work after getting bodied like this. They got assassinated, and then on top of getting assassinated, they got bodied in the sense of, or their leader gets bodied in like hand-to-hand combat, used some ninjutsu, still didn't help, and gets put in a cage with seals on it. Like, come on, bro. You are not. Every ninja besides the young ninjas are looking really bad. But here is my thing to everybody that's like, oh man, these ninjas they're bad, they're this, they're that. You have to remember, we, the people who watch Naruto from all the way all up, we had a different writer that actually, how do I want to put this? He wanted to have role models in the sense of everybody who was above Naruto, Sasuke, Sarada, they usually had really cool moments because they wanted us to understand that there was crazy jutsus out there that maybe not everybody could do because they're all catered to certain stuff that they're going to grow into. So they had these other characters, like for instance Hashirama, like he was just dumb powerful, but no one really could ever do or emulate the stuff that Hashirama did with wood, the way that, that no one else can do it like he did it, period. So to know that he's somebody, and to think that no one's came out of Boruto that's brand new at like a Hashirama level that's, influencing our characters like he did, so it's a weird instance. So where I'm going with this is we were lucky enough to have all of the top tier older characters be top tier still, but because we know what all these older characters can do, they're almost in the way of these new characters, and for some reason it feels so bad when they're trying to dump all of this, drama and crises on these kids. But we gotta remember, they did this in Naruto. This is exactly what happened. Every kid was somehow, or at least Naruto was somehow beating people that these older shinobis had a chance. It just made more sense with Naruto because he had a tail beast inside of him that can give him unfathomable power. When Boruto, he does have this eye and maybe some jutsu from the Nine Tails that we don't even know about because they haven't specified if Naruto giving, and giving out an offspring, not only is he passing down the six sage stuff that he has inside of him, he was supposed to pass down whatever Kurama is inside of him too. They're fully fused since Naruto was a baby, so why wouldn't Boruto get some of that chakra? And then not to mention his mom in the Hyuga clan. So he has all of these crazy things piled up into him, and it's all becoming a mixture. So he has a good reason to be strong. Sarada has a really good reason to be strong. Mitsuki has a really good reason to be strong. He has Sage form. Sarada is going to grow into probably one of the best Sharingan users, maybe, by the way she attained her Sharingan is brand new than anyone has ever heard of doing it with emotions of happiness to see somebody compared to emotions of seeing someone get hurt and springing into action. So really interested to see what people are saying about this. I mean, yes, the kids are doing the grown-ups work, but that's what Naruto did back in the day. So it's not that big of a change in my opinion. So let me know how you guys feel about that. I know it's not popular opinion because everybody hates Boruto as is already, and this guy looks freaking creepy. But with that, everybody, I will talk to you in the next one. Sorry these videos came out a little bit later today. I stayed up really late on the time savings where 2 o'clock a.m. turned into back to 1 a.m. And yeah, I don't know why I did that. So that is my fault, and I will definitely get back to you guys on the next one with more energy and everything like that. Your boy is just tired, and he's about to be playing some I'm about to be playing some Fallout. If you guys want to see some Fallout gameplay, I have a Twitch channel. Weavin' Steven is that account. I'll put it down below for you if you want to check out my Twitch and talk to me there ever. So with that, everybody, I will talk to you next time. All right. Peace.